Have you ever heard of the expression manic pixie dream girl? It was coined in 2005 by film critic Nathan Rabin to describe fictional female characters who exist to teach soulful young men to embrace life and its infinity adventures. In other words, it's a collective image of a bubbly, cheerful, and incredibly wise woman that already knows all the secrets the main character is still trying to figure out. She helps her man without pursuing her own happiness, and also her character is thought to never grow up.
The boy, Tom Hansen, grew up believing that he'd never truly be happy until the day he met the one.
We guess you won't be surprised by the fact that the new girl in 500 Days of Summer star Zooey Deschanel is labeled as such more often than others.
You are deeply associated with a certain kind of character, which is quirky, cute, a little nerdy.
Right.
Besides the fact that the 40-year-old actress is probably drinking from the fountain of eternal youth, she has a lot of reasons to be associated with someone carefree, quirky, and adventurous. These qualities are common for nearly all the characters the actress has ever portrayed, but what about the real-life Zooey?
Do you bear in common something with that?
Probably, but it's hard to describe yourself, you know.
Well, she's the mother of two who was spotted with a new boyfriend a week after she split from her then-husband.
But the funniest thing is everyone's like, she's dating who?
We know. No one expected such a twist. Why did she suddenly split from her second husband? Or it wasn't actually sudden? Did she leave him for another man? Let's find out the answers to these questions together. Zooey Deschanel and her second husband Jacob Pechenik met on the set of the Bill Murray comedy Rock the Casbah. They confirmed their engagement in January 2015 and got married that summer. Around the same time, they welcomed their first child, daughter Elsie, and 2 years later their son Charlie. By the way, did you know that Zooey named her daughter after the animal?
But what is her name?
Her name is Elsie Otter.
Elsie Otter?
Yeah.
Otter like the otter?
Animal, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And is that a family name?
Speaking to People in March 2019, Deschanel opened up about her life as a mom. She noted that she's never shown her kids any of her work and that she and Pechenik don't do the TV thing with them.
Two children who have never even seen a movie. Who've never even seen like a YouTube video.
Instead, the family used to listen to songs, dress up in the costumes, and read books all together. Zooey also posted an inspiring story in her Instagram account at the time, the story about her and Pechenik's common farm project, which is all about homegrown food. So Zooey's family life seemed joyful and peaceful. There were no signs of trouble. But then all of a sudden, the actress and her producer husband announced their split. It happened at the beginning of September 2019, only 6 months after the People interview and the Instagram post about family business were published. The end of their 4-year-long marriage was marked by the official joint statement. After much discussion and a long period of contemplation, we have decided we are better off as friends, business partners, and co-parents rather than life partners. We remain committed to our business, our values, and most of all our children. Rumors swirled that they had been done months before the split announcement, but let's stick to the facts. Just 1 week after the announcement, Deschanel, still married at the time, was spotted strolling around Los Angeles, hand in hand with the Canadian reality television personality Jonathan Scott. Zooey and Jonathan had met a month before, in August 2019, while shooting an episode of James Corden's Carpool Karaoke, alongside their famous siblings.
Oh baby, baby, it's cold outside.
At the end of September, Deschanel and Scott attended the live taping of Dancing with the Stars. The two were sitting at neighboring tables in the ballroom audience, with Deschanel giggling as she and Jonathan whispered back and forth. An eyewitness told Us Weekly that they looked very comfortable together and looked sweet. Although there was no official information about Zooey and Jonathan being an item, the 41-year-old Jonathan made a hint while speaking to Us Weekly that same day. "I am seeing someone. I'm a very private person, so I don't typically talk about that. It's definitely special for me because I'm the guy who raises the bar in what I'm looking for in a partner. I was caught a little off guard. It was definitely a pleasant surprise." And still, no one could have been sure whether Scott and Deschanel were having a thing together, until Zooey's then-husband Jacob Pechenik officially filed for divorce from the actress. In his filing, he listed irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. It was mid-October. At the end of the month, Deschanel posted the first common photo with Scott from Universal Studios' Halloween Horror Nights. After that, there were no doubts left that the two were kindling a relationship. Apparently, Scott traveled from his home in Las Vegas to spend time with Zooey in Los Angeles. In November, the actress posted a photo where she planted a kiss on Scott's cheek. Deschanel seemed clearly smitten with her new boyfriend, and so did he.
But it's uncanny how many things we have in common. From both having an equestrian background, to our education, to everything. It's unbelievable how much we have in common.
Honestly, we don't know if Scott was the main reason for Deschanel's divorce. Have another think about it. They met each other only 1 month before the Deschanel-Pechenik split announcement, and still, you never can tell. Maybe it indeed was love at first sight. Love that appeared to be so strong that Zooey completely forgot about her 4-year-long marriage, 2 kids and family business. Or maybe it was what it was. Maybe Zooey and Jacob indeed broke up because of irreconcilable differences. Maybe they were really better as business partners and friends than spouses. Anyway, despite all the further development of the two exes' love stories, what really matters for them now is to find a balance in co-parenting while being apart. We believe they will still be there for their 2 children, and we sincerely hope that Jacob Pechenik will also find his dream partner very soon.